Welcome back to the podcast, guys. We are joined with such a fun guest. Chelsey and I have been wanting to do like a Kardashian deep dive. We're like, let's really get into it, do an analysis of, you know, the sisters and all the dynamics. And we thought, who better to bring on to do that with than the Kardashian expert himself, Colt.
Yes.
Welcome to the podcast.
Also known as Gay Man with a Spray Tan.
Isn't that the most epic name ever?
It is.
It's perfect.
I feel like the universe I was put on this universe to be a Kardashian super fan. Like, that's what my life is all about. And I'm so happy to be here. Like, no one better. Like, if you can't get a Kardashian, like, I'm the next best thing.
Yeah,
100%.
1,000,000%.
When did your obsession with the Kardashians begin?
Literally, everyone always asks me this, and I'm just like, I have no clue.
You're like born when I was birth.
Literally, I'm like,
There's
it's
no
just
beginning
oxygen.
or end.
Yes. Like, I have no idea. I feel like you just know your passion and, like, your purpose. Like, and as crazy as it is to say the Kardashians is my purpose, but, like, really, I think I was put on this earth for this exact moment.
Yeah. So as long as you can remember, you've been obsessed with the Kardashians. Like,
yes.
Before Keeping Up, when you started watching Keep It Up, you're like, okay, these people are amazing. Like, I'm like, how have they impacted your life?
Yes,
but
I want to
growing
know.
up, like in high school, were you like still the Kardashian stan of all stans?
The Kardashian stan. Obviously, the show was what got my attention and like, OMG, I love this family. And I think being like a gay kid from Nebraska, like, who the hell am I? I'm like, I don't even know who I am, but I want to be one of them. Like, I wanted to be a Kardashian, so that's why I'm like, I need to move to LA. I have to be here when I'm older. So I think that's where it kind of stemmed. But no, high school, college, like, I was the biggest Kardashian fan. So in high school or college, I actually won the title of Kim's biggest fan on an ABC game show.
Stop
it.
Wait,
Yes.
what's the game
You
show?
met her, right? You have a photo with her.
Yes, that was the game show. So it was 3 super fans versus Kim. And I got to meet her in like 2017. It aired on ABC. And
That is so iconic.
right?
So we literally have the Kim stan of all Kim stans.
Literally, like, I am the internet's favorite Kardashian super
I'm
fan.
feeling like overwhelmed with questions I want to know about Kim. Like I have so many questions and I don't know if we have enough time.
Literally, I know everything. As I try. There's some things that I'll get stuck up on because my knowledge is just so full that it's like, okay, it's lost somewhere. But no, I know everything. When people are like, did you know about this? Did you see this? I'm like, of course. Of course.
Where do you get your Kardashian news?
Well, it's pretty much started off with just the Kardashians' Instagrams.
Okay.
And like, just kind of like, my videos basically on TikTok were, I want to make videos that like the Kardashians. Like, I was so over people getting millions of views and they were hating on the Kardashians. And they didn't even know what they were talking about. I'm like, that's not true. That's not factual. Like, here's what really happened or here's like the truth. So that's where it kind of started. And I think me being so obsessed, like, I really am obsessed. Like, people, and it is a joke too. I play it up. I'm like, not like just this 24/7, even though I kind of am.
Yeah.
But TikTok's just fun. So that's where it kind of started. But now that I work with E, like, for our show, Cards Catch Up with E! News on YouTube, like, I'll get some tea with that. And like, people DM me all the time, like, with the Khloe surrogacy news. Like, I was told that in the DMs before, but I didn't believe it. I was like, could it be true? Yes, but I'm not going to post about it because one person saying it doesn't mean it's true. Because I get the amount of DMs I get about the Kardashians is insane. I'm like, what's true, what's not?
Oh, I'm sure.
I feel like this surrogacy thing was like a shock to everyone. Is that
Beyond.
correct? Like, maybe I'm not in the scene as much, but I was beyond shocked, and I feel like everyone else was too. This is a surprise.
It was, yeah, a shock with a K. Oh, no, that's actually a bad word if you spell that with a K.
Oh.
Shock. Okay. Sometimes it comes out, you're like, yep, actually don't spell it with a K.
Wait, hold on. Your name needs to be with a K. Like,
right?
Because it's with a C, right?
Yes, Colt with a C.
And when I was texting you, fully put you in my phone as Colt with a K because, like, just Kolt, because I'm like, oh, that's obviously how you spell it. And then I was on your TikTok. I'm like, wait, this is a trick the universe is playing. It needs to be a K.
It's the like
needs
Mandela
to.
syndrome. Or
Yes,
whatever.
Mandela effect.
Right? No, but to be honest with you, I almost am happy I'm not, because the amount of people that say that 24/7 to comment, like, change your name to a K, change your name to a K,
Yes.
like, it's now a running joke. And when I was on the ABC game show, the thing that got me cast was me literally saying, my name's Colt Paulsen, spelled with a C, not a K, and I hate my parents every day because of it. And
So it's played in your favor.
It's played in my favor. Like, the executive there was like, you're the kid that wants to kill his parents, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't say that, but that's me. Yep, that's me.
Like,
is this
anything
gonna give
to
me
be
more
Kim-
press?
Yes.
Sure.
But no, the surrogacy news. But on the show, we saw Khloe talk about her embryos. Like, she had embryos with Tristan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think it's not shocking, but it's like the time frame of like, only a Kardashian would go through this.
So
Right.
for people who don't know what we're talking about, the surrogacy thing, give them a little like tidbit
Okay.
of like the news.
Yes.
Of course. Okay,
Like,
so
like we're on your TikTok.
Yes.
you guys, OMG, Trashton Thompson has done it again. No, but so the whole scenario really has to play out with Khloe taking him back. And first and foremost, I know your listeners are not Khloe haters, but the amount of people that hate on Khloe for
Nothing.
giving him another chance or wanting to have a child with him, like they need to stop, and it's like getting too much. And like Khloe, every time it's like she's hit in the face with OMG, like I cannot believe this happened. But Tristan worked his way back into the Kardashian family. Like they
He
accepted
weaseled
him
his
back.
way.
Yes. So imagine Khloe takes him back, and before Khloe takes him back, he had sex with Marley Nichols. So Khloe throws him his 30th birthday, and that same week or weekend, he flew to Houston to have birthday sex with someone other than Khloe. And that's when he impregnated this girl.
Yeah.
So that was in March of 2021, and Marley Nichols gave birth in December 2021. So he had 9 months to tell Khloe, but Khloe found out the same day the whole world found out, in December.
Hold on. Do we know if Trashton knew that he impregnated her?
Oh, he knew. He filed a whole declaration. Do you remember on the show? Kim's like, he filed a declaration. Because
So like pretty soon after she found out she was pregnant, she let him know, and he knew this information, had the chance to tell her, and just didn't.
So yeah, that's where it's like we need to find out the information of when he actually. I don't know when Marley Nichols filed the lawsuit to get child support, but Khloe. It's reported that Khloe and Tristan had a baby via surrogate in November. So
Right.
that's months and months after he
Right.
knows he hooked up with someone and cheated on Khloe, and he willingly led her on to believe that he's changed. It won't happen again. He's never going to do it. And that's why he was doing this whole sneaky legal route of trying to get it all hush hush, because he didn't want Khloe to find out.
How do you go about your life day to day and just act like everything's fine? Like with those kinds of secrets, like those kind of heavy secrets. How do you do that?
Well, I'm under the impression it's obviously Kardashian, like only the Kardashians. So it's like, I love it because the drama that this family has given us, but also just shows how terrible of a human being he is. Like
Yes.
Kylie Jenner said it best, he's the worst person on the planet.
Yeah. So when she found out, Khloe knew, obviously, that she already was having a child with Tristan. But the way that Kim and Kylie on the show reacted to finding out that, Tristan or Trashton cheated.
Yes. He's forever known as Trashton.
I think she said Kylie said something like, this should be her last sign that she doesn't want a baby with him, which to me shows that they didn't know that she was.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. The whole editing on the show is completely, I'm like rewatching it like that makes sense, that doesn't make sense. Like it's reported now that Khloe's having a boy. So I don't know, because on the show Kim's like, Khloe wants a baby boy.
Yeah.
So I was like, are they having a girl? And that's why Khloe's upset.
Right.
Because they obviously did embryos. And it's just, yeah, I don't know who knew. But when
Yeah.
Kim says, did you know about this? Like she was more asking like, why didn't you tell us?
Oh.
I feel like everyone knew they were going the surrogate route, and Khloe was like talking about it. They reported like Christmas, they were celebrating it. Like,
So they knew already. Okay.
everyone knew.
Wow. Oh.
But then it's like, what, do they have other embryos? Like maybe they were like, let's do a surrogate now, and then once that baby's born, like a surrogate right after. So who knows if they're like wanting to do more kids or they were thinking about it.
Yeah.
But I just can't imagine, like, imagine Khloe being like, I'm going to take you back. We're going to do this, give True a sibling. And the entire time they're having conversations about finding a surrogate, going to the doctors, all that stuff. He knows he's legally fighting this woman, Marley Nichols, and trying to keep it from the Kardashians.
Yes.
You can't keep anything
No.
from the Kardashians, honey.
No, you can't keep anything. It's crazy that this is yet another huge blow up. Like I feel like the Jordan Woods thing was crazy,
Oh,
right?
that was crazy.
And it's like
Yeah.
the fact also this man, because I was looking it up, which I'm sure you already of course know this information, but I didn't realize that he has at this point like 3 different baby mamas, right?
Yep.
He has 3 different women that he's had kids with.
Yes.
This man is so fertile. Like,
Wait, Tristan?
yes, Tristan.
Sorry, Trashton.
Trashton.
Stupid me.
Tristan
Wow.
has 3, because at this point, so this
This
will
is
be
his
his fourth
fourth child.
kid, and has 3 different women that he's had kids with. So I'm like, and I'm pretty sure they're probably maybe trying for True, but for the others, like, weren't they all kind of, like,
Yeah.
they didn't mean to
Seems
even
like a
get
one and
pregnant?
done.
Well, so the situation happened with Tristan had a child with Jordan Craig, his first son.
Yeah.
And then while she was pregnant, he started dating Khloe. That's what reports say.
Okay.
yeah.
Khloe says that's why the whole situation sucks because Khloe did nothing wrong from the very beginning, but people say you get your man how you found him.
Right.
He was
You lose him how you got
allegedly
him.
cheating on his baby mama with Khloe, which I do not believe because Khloe doesn't put up with that, as we can see.
Khloe can do no wrong.
Yeah, Khloe can do no. The Kardashians can never do no wrong. But then so they had a baby with Khloe, true, and then this is his third child with Marley. So it was this, but he had 2 people pregnant at the same time. Oh my the surrogate and Marley. So this is his 4th.
So, like, does this man have free time, or is he just producing children? Like, does he have time to play video games? Or you know what I mean? It's like he's in the NBA, right? Still,
Yes.
he's getting every girl pregnant in the world, trying to hide it in legal battles, like trying to find a seriously. I'm like, dude, you are stressing me
Yes.
out.
It's too much. And like it just makes me so upset because Khloe's trending on Twitter, not Trashton. Like why
Yes.
it's always towards Khloe, and that's what just pisses me off. It's like
They always blame the
she
woman.
did no wrong. Like yes, she took him back. That's her decision. And as we saw on the show, it was for true. But like people are missing the whole picture of like she had no idea. It's not like
Right.
she knew it took him back that the baby's gonna come. No, that's why now she's not spoken to him and she's done.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's all only co-parenting with a K for these 2.
And I'm like happy for True that she gets a sibling and Khloe that she gets another
Baby.
child. Like I feel like it will be obviously everything's, will work out and it will be great, but it just sucks that it's with him because he's just a loser.
Right?
I'm
And he
over him.
ruined both pregnancies.
Yeah.
Yes.
For Khloe. Like Khloe can't have one amazing birth experience because Trashton ruins
The
everything.
fact that she found out that he was cheating on her the first time, or that the whole world, she found out with the whole world, wasn't she going into labor when she found out?
Yes. So when news broke of the first cheating scandal, she was going through labor. Like Kim's like, he's going to put her into labor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so insane.
Oh, that woman is a saint.
What
Oh
do
my
you
God,
think
literally.
about the idea? Because there really are so many weird things with timing or with, it's just like there's shows coming out and then crazy news breaks. What is your mindset around the whole like, oh, Kris, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. Like they do all of this for publicity. Do you think that they just get lucky with, what do you
Are
think?
they extremely calculated, or are they just the most naturally viral people in the world?
I think, and this is where I'm just such like on the universe side, like the Kardashians were put on this earth to literally entertain the world. Like that's their job and things are just going to happen. And it's like, oh my God, only me. This only happens to me.
Yes.
Like we all have those moments. Do I think the Kardashians calculate things? No. Do I think they make a sucky situation into the most amazing one ever? Yes. But I do think you have to imagine it's not just them. There's team members, publicists, lawyers, like you have to kind of calculate everything in the sense of how is this going to benefit me in the long run and how are we going to handle this situation? Because there's no way they're just like, oh my God, this news broke. What's going to happen? No, they got to get on top of it because someone's going to leak it if they don't.
Right.
And they might as well use it in their
In their
But
favor,
Kris Jenner
yes.
is a genius. Yes, like Kanye West. No, he's not a genius. Kris Jenner is the genius.
Oh my gosh. I think I saw, was there a documentary or something about her? Or maybe it was a TikTok documentary.
She's doing a masterclass. So she did a masterclass.
Oh my
that's gonna come
gosh.
out.
I need to watch that.
Oh my God, I'm going to pay the $19.99 for the membership.
Literally.
100%. We need to know her secrets.
Okay,
Do
maybe.
you guys think they calculate?
I think it's a mix. I think that they know how to create viral moments. And like you said, maybe they try, or not try, but they do things thinking like, oh, this could probably be a moment. And some of them work and some of them don't. But the ones that work, they just like run with it. You know what I mean?
I feel like maybe at the beginning, but now, like, even when Kim and Pete started dating and everyone was like, it's a publicity stunt, I'm like, Kim does not need publicity.
No.
No.
Like, why would she do this for publicity? I was like, I feel like at this point, whatever they do is national news just because it's them. Like,
Yes.
she could literally drop a ice cream cone on the floor and that would be like Kim Kardashian
Yes.
dropping ice cream. Like, it's just,
She could do anything.
she could do anything.
And I've picked up on that now, knowing that that's literally my entire job. Is whatever they do, I have to talk about it. Or just now having the E-show, it's like the smallest thing is like every single news outlet is reporting on the tiniest of details. And like TikTok, myself and tons of other users are now the ones that are like making conspiracy theories or checking things out, like Kylie's pregnancy. A TikToker found that out and like put 2 and 2 together.
Oh, yeah, the nails.
So it's like
Oh,
that's where
yeah.
now it's like we are the new media, and like the
Right.
fact that TMZ follows me, all these like accounts coming to me for the Kardashian. Like, why?
That's
is
literally me. When
crazy.
anything happens, I say, "Gay man,
Yes.
spray tan, where are you?"
That is like life goals. I'm like living my dream life right
Yeah.
now, but it's just insane. But that's where it's like with people that are like, this guy's so creepy. He's this. I'm like, I'm doing only just one specific outlet, and that's Kardashian. That's how everyone starts out. Like, no one wants to
Yes.
go to online and search. They're going to type in on Google.
There's nothing more annoying
name.
than Instagram, like this, you know, whatever it is,
Yeah.
outlet, like Daily Mail or something, and you see a little post that it's like such a tiny clip of clickbait. It's like, this person breaks up with this person. And you're like, oh my gosh, you go to their Instagram bio and you have to scroll down forever
whole
to find.
thing,
And I'm
yeah.
like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
No,
by the time I get the
people
link.
like you are doing the Lord's work because you are explaining every detail of it
Yes.
too. So we get so much more.
We get the whole
tea,
story.
and we get the whole story and all the context from someone that we, you know, like trust at this point. It's like, okay,
Yes.
he's the super fan, he knows what's up, so I'm gonna go to him for
Hell
all my
yes.
Yes.
Kardashian questions.
Okay, I have a question for you. Well, I have two, and they might be the same answer. But
Okay.
who is your favorite Kardashian, and which Kardashian do you relate to the most? That you feel like you connect to the most?
I love that you already know it's the same answer. Kim is my favorite, hands down. And she's not a human being. She's literally a character of all characters. So it's definitely, that's where it's like, she's like the biggest icon of all icons, where I don't even think she's a real human. Like, yes, I've met her, but it's just, I don't have that personal connection because she's so iconic that it's like, how are you real? And I think I relate to Kim the most just because I know I'm Kim.
I know.
We
deep
all are a
down.
Kardashian. Like,
Yes.
the viral meme of like when everyone in the family's kind of not dressed up, but like I'm the Kim Kardashian, so I come head to toe ready to go. Like, that's like, I'm Kim.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
That's
My
so
pronouns are he, Kim.
Yes. I saw that on your bio. I love that.
I'm
It's
done.
So funny.
Does your family support your Kardashian love?
Oh, 100%. Now
Love
that they
that.
realize, oh my gosh, like that you could actually make a career out of this. Like, I think
Yeah.
you moved to LA because I'm from Nebraska, a super small town. And like, obviously I was on Vine in high school, like making just comedy videos. And obviously I love the Kardashians. So I was kind of like, after I won the title of Kim's biggest fan, I was like, that's it. I'm going to be a Kardashian. I'm going to be famous. And here we go. Like, moved me to LA, but it did not happen like that. So I kind of lost my Kardashian interest because I was like, oh shit, like I did that. That's like top tier. Like, what else? What can I do to surpass that? Mm-hmm. And then now
You
that I'm
found
on
it.
TikTok, yeah, and they're like, okay, so it makes sense now. Like, you got a job with E! News from just your TikTok videos. Like,
Yeah.
I did.
You will be on
You
the
did that.
Kardashian show one day.
I have to be. It's like my life
Probably
goal.
soon, very soon.
Before Keeping Up ended, they did this like charity giveaway where like you pay $100 and like you get entered to win to be on the show and have lunch with the Kardashians.
Stop.
Oh.
And I was like, this is it. This is my moment. Like, I donated to charity, gave them the money, but that never ever aired. And I am a firm believer that Addison Rae, the only reason she was on the show was because they had to give someone that charity giveaway. And she had lunch with all the Kardashians. So I guarantee you Addison Rae won that charity giveaway because no one else did.
Wow.
Conspiracy goes
Conspiracy.
deep.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, is Kendall Jenner copying me?
I literally die every single time. I was going to literally be like, Kendall, is that you? Like, where's the
Kendall.
818? Let's take a shot.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The Kardashians watch everything. I don't care who you are, what you do, they see it. And if not, someone's going to tell them about it. But no, she's copying you 100%.
Okay, thank you so much for validating
You
me.
are basically the Kendall Jenner of TikTok. Mm-hmm. And now that she's not the same hair color, yeah, it's a little different, but your videos of you pointing things out, like, yeah, she's copying you. Why would she delete that photo?
Why
is
did
the
she do
thing.
that? Why did she do
That is
that?
an admission of guilt. It is an
Yes.
admission of guilt.
Why did she do that?
And don't get us wrong, we're obsessed with Kendall. Like,
Yes.
And we were gonna ask how involved. So we're also from Phoenix, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker.
Is he good? Does he play good? I've never
Yes.
seen a game.
My
He's good?
God,
Okay.
we need to bring you to a game.
We're
Oh, yeah, I
you
was
will
obsessed.
literally fall in love with him.
I will be there in 3 seconds.
Okay, we are obsessed with Devin, with Kendall, with both of them together.
Yeah.
My dream is to just run into, well, them both would be ideal in Phoenix though. Like
Yes.
in your hometown, seeing, I think that's why, it's so close to home is because she's dating Devin who's playing for the Suns, and my family are huge Suns fans. Like my brother is obsessed with Devin Booker, and yeah, all of it's just really funny. But the thing that it's funny that you say like they see everything, because people will comment on my stuff all the time and be like, why do you think that Kendall Jenner has ever seen you? Like, why do you think that she's ever seen one of your videos? And I'm like, because she gets on social media. Like,
Yeah.
and a lot of those videos have gone viral, you know? That one that I did about the similarities, the one where she deleted the photo, got over 5 million views.
Which is insane.
And it got 1 million likes. So I'm like, the chances of her seeing it actually are not that low.
No.
But yeah, it will forever be a mystery, and I hope that someday I'll get answers.
Yeah.
You know,
will.
did you see that she was reading the same book as me after that?
No.
But so after she deleted the photo, the next day she posted, I need to show you the photo side by side. You'll die. Like, she was reading the same book as me on the beach.
But here, you are inspiring Kendall Jenner. Like, and if that is what you take away from this interview,
Yeah.
if you think it's true. Like, the amount of days where I am a Kardashian. I don't care what anyone thinks. Now people are like, I think of you as a Kardashian.
It's weird because
It's
I
so
do feel
true.
like you kind of are one. Like,
I am.
not even kind of. Like, it is
I
the
manifested
association.
this.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
I need to show you these photos
Okay,
because
show me.
you'll die. I have way too many photos on my camera.
Did you
so I have
gag
to show
though
you.
when she dyed her hair? Like, were you just like, oh,
Wasn't that the
my
start
So
God.
that was the start. That was the start of it all. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, and I joked around about it. I was like, oh, she dyed her hair red after me, obviously, like because she saw me on the jumbotron at the Suns game because I was at the Suns game, whatever. Made this whole elaborate plan, but then it started not being a joke. Like there started being actual similarities
Piece
that I
by
thought were
piece.
funny, and I started posting, and then people were like, wait, I don't think you're joking anymore. I'm like, I don't know. I thought I was, but we'll see. Yeah, I need to show you these afterwards, but
I'm dead.
it is a phenomenon.
It is truly, I think the deleting really sold it for me. I was a little like, it just could be a coincidence, funny, haha. Like the red hair thing, we were saying, there was a time on TikTok where everyone was dyeing their hair red, but Jaci's been redhead for forever.
Yeah.
And so I feel like on TikTok, the thing is you can see anybody's video at any time. If you even say the word red hair, it will pop up on your For You page later.
Literally.
So it's like, I'm sure at some point, your video came up on, Jaci's video came up on like Kendall or her hairstylist or somebody's For You page. She saw it, was like, this is such a pretty color. I'd love to do it. That's how I dye my hair. I'm like, hey, look at this random photo of this random girl.
It's not so out of the question
Yes.
to think that they've at least seen a video.
Well, you've gotten sent PR from Skims and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
so,
and from Skin,
oh
and
my God.
yeah.
Okay, I have to
And
leave.
from
I didn't
Rode.
even get a Skin PR package.
Really?
I had to purchase myself.
I had to purchase.
Which, to be honest with you, that's my favorite thing in life
Yeah.
is giving money to the Kardashians. Like,
They don't have enough.
Yeah, they don't have enough. And I'm like paying my dues. Like, if I wanted to invite to the Kardashian Christmas Eve party, I had to show receipts. Like, you guys, I
Yes.
spent this much money. Is that now that covers the invite?
So have you met Kim? Have you met any of the other ones?
So I've only seen Kylie Jenner. So I went to the Kardashian press event, and
Yes.
Kim and Kylie were there. I saw both of them, but they didn't speak to any of us or like have the time
Yeah.
to say hi. They were doing press. But I saw Kylie coming out of Hyde nightclub. I was not allowed in. I was outside trying to get in, and Kylie Jenner
Like, I'm a
walked out.
Kardashian.
Literally. But this was before anything. Like, this was when I was just kind of figuring out what the hell I was doing with my life. But yeah, she walked out and I was like, oh my God. I wasn't even starstruck when I met Kim because I was mentally prepared to be like, okay, they're flying me out to LA to meet Kim Kardashian for this TV show. Let's give them a show. But when I saw Kylie, I was like, oh my God, that's Kylie Jenner. Like,
I saw her and Stormy at Blue Bottle,
stop.
and it was like one of the just craziest. She was far away, and she had two security people with her. And I wish I knew who she was with, because she was with her, and it was her and Stormy, and then one of her friends, but I didn't recognize the friend. And someone said it might have been her assistant or something.
Yeah.
You probably would have known who it was.
Probably, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, she walked into Blue Bottle, or she was far away, and Leif was like, is that a Kardashian? And I looked and I'm like, it's a Jenner, but yeah.
Yes.
And then, yeah, she was literally probably 7 feet from me ordering, and Stormy ordered herself a hot chocolate. It was everything.
Stormy, baby.
Yes. Okay, what do we think?
Yes, I was gonna say, what do you think the name is? Actually, what do you think it is?
This is and as much as this answer is gonna piss people off of like, that's the stupidest reason ever, I think it's logical. I think the baby's name is Blank.
Blank.
Blank
what's
Where
the
did
Webster.
you
reasoning?
get this from?
I'm just like, Kylie Jenner, you know, she's not going to want to change the birth certificate. They're just going to put a little white out and leave the space blank. And his name's Blank Webster. And how
Okay.
iconic is Blanky Baby? Like, the best.
Blanky.
Yes. I think, if she doesn't do it, I'm doing it.
Yes.
So,
I'm done.
I was gonna
Blank.
say, okay, if you had the last name Kardashian, which is not out of the question, what would you name your child?
oh
like,
my gosh.
blah, blah,
I would
Kardashian.
I would keep up the case. Well, my firstborn daughter, her middle name will be Kimberly. Hands
Yeah.
down. No way. I love the name Capri.
Cute.
Like maybe Capri with a K.
Yes.
Love.
Capri Kardashian.
So cute.
And I love, like, if I would Robert Kardashian, I would name my son Robert.
If Kendall's having a daughter, she's probably listening to this podcast. She's probably gonna name it Capri.
Yeah, I think that's such a cute name.
It is really cute. Also, I was thinking the other day, how come I've never heard of anyone else with the last name Kardashian? Like, there has to be more out there. Where are they? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Killed them all.
Okay, I've heard, no, to be honest with you, they've sued every one of them to legally change it, for sure. You do know the Kardashians' cousins are all with K's as well. And there's a Courtney. The Kardashians have a cousin named Courtney Kardashian.
Really?
With a K.
Oh.
So, yeah, I don't know. That's a question people ask all the time.
Because I was thinking Kardashian is such an iconic last name. It's just so like, because it's them. But all of their names with the K's, and then I was like, that's weird that I've never heard that last name anywhere else in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where it's like, I say they're here for a reason. Like, why? Like, no shade. My sister has the same last name as you. Smith's the most, like...
Oh, it's the most generic.
Name. Everyone has it.
Yes.
But Kardashian, like... And I, to this day, am a firm believer. I'm a manifester to the day I die. I will marry into royal, oil, or Kardashian. Like, I am not stopping. Yeah.
Seriously.
I mean, I want to be the Kardashian of the oil people.
So who would you marry a Kardashian?
Well, I wish Robert was on my team, but I think that's why I was like, I think I'll find another Kardashian.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
there has to be someone out there that has the last name Kardashian that wants to marry me.
100%.
You know?
Yes.
They've got to have some cousins, some like
Yes.
second cousins, and they're
Or
probably
like, I
walking
guess
around
you
LA.
can consider a friend Kardashian.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Like if I would marry him in 3 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's the hottest human being on the planet.
He is. Wait, is he straight?
You know, I don't think it's ever...
Never been confirmed.
Never been
We don't know.
confirmed.
Okay.
Yeah, the mystery is hot.
Yes. I was going to say this. Let's get your take on this. We pretty much ask all of our guests this. Do you think if a male is straight and a woman is straight and they are best friends, that they can have a completely platonic relationship without either of them having feelings for each other and best friends?
100%.
You think so?
I think so. Well, I just know it's physical attraction. If it's their type, then I don't think so. But I think, you're asking the wrong person for straight people advice. But I just know, like, for me, there's gay guys that I'm not attracted to that I could be friends with.
Okay, so that is what our friend Tyson always says too. And it is different, I feel like, if you were lesbian and you had a friend who was also lesbian, it's different. But I feel like the reason we say straight man, straight woman.
The reason is straight men suck. That's the reason.
Straight men are trash. That's why.
It's true, because girls are always, like, you guys will always talk about this. Like, you can't be best friends, male, woman, both straight, your best friends, not just like, okay, my
male and
acquaintance.
female, you mean?
And
male and woman. Wait, you're right. Sorry. I thought you said like woman and woman. I was like, no.
It is weird that I said male and woman. Man and woman.
But I'll give you an example of a straight woman and a straight man that are friends that have not crossed that line. Kim Kardashian and Jonathan Chevin.
Your enemy.
My literal worst nightmare ever.
Wait, he's your enemy?
He blocked me.
Why? Because he's
disgusting.
Jealous.
He literally is so upset that I'm more Kardashian than he is.
No, he actually is.
He actually blocked me. Yeah, on Instagram. I'm not blocked on TikTok yet. That's my New Year's resolution.
Do you like talk shiz about him? You say some like negative things about him and he's like,
yeah, I posted
You're
a
never
video
getting
that
close to Kim.
Simon Huck was having way more of a better life than he was. Basically, like, Jonathan wishes that he got invited to events like Simon did. And I also thought maybe it was because I dead named him because he legally changed his name to Food God. But
he
on
did?
the show, yes, legally Food God. But on the show, they call him Jonathan Chevin, AKA Food God.
Yeah.
And like, hello, Colt Paulsen AKA Gay Man with the Spray Tan. Like,
yes.
We're competing.
Wait, I don't know much. I shouldn't even pretend I know anything about them, but I feel like him and Kim's friendship kind of confuses me.
It's confusing, and also the Kardashians' friends now are all doing their own things to where I get asked every day, are Kylie and Stassi friends? Are Kim and Jonathan friends? Like, they don't hang out with him as much. So it's like their friends are kind of just like
Do they just have a ton of history together, or what? Why are they so good friends?
And I know everything about Food God. He literally was on he was Kim's publicist back in the day. Like, he was the one that was in with the Kardashians, and I've seen a few TikToks of he would be the one that would leak all the information to all of the press. But Kim was the executive producer on his show The Spin Crowd. On E! So he had one season, him and Simon, for the PR agency. I watched that and I was like, oh my God, I want to be a publicist. And then another E! Show came out and I'm like, oh my God, no, I want to be on camera host, like drama queen on E! Like, E! Reality TV built me.
Yes.
I'm because of E! Reality TV. But yeah, he's been around forever.
Wow.
He knows too much.
Yeah. He knows lots.
Who is Kim's best friend besides you?
Allison.
Allison.
Her-
Is she on the show
she-
often?
Yeah, she's been on the show. They
I know
had
who
a
you're
That's
talking
her
about.
like
collection.
childhood friend,
Yes. I'm
Like, they're
spacing
still
her
best
last
friends.
name. Yeah, they're still best friends. She has a friend group they're called the Lifers.
Yes.
So they're everyone
I've
from high
s-
school.
yes.
So cute. You know
So
what's
cute.
what's very telling to me is I feel like the Kardashians have just people in their life that they've had for so long, and even their glam teams or whatever, that they just stay with for years and years and years and have seems like they have such a close relationship with them. I feel like that says so much about a person. Like,
Yes.
you know, if you have the same people in your life for decades, like that just means that you, I don't know, you're a stable, good human.
And now they're at the level they can't not have those close-knit friends. But what I
Yes.
love most about the Kardashians is family is over everything. And do not cross the Kardashians because literally you're done.
Yeah.
I live by that. You cross me once, you're out. Like, Kris Jenner's not going to cut you off, but I will.
Yeah.
Like, when Kris Jenner does manage me, fingers crossed, I
Yeah.
would literally die. Yeah, she'll do it for me. But no, I'm not. I'm like, everything I do in my life is all what would the Kardashians do. I am a Kardashian. That's how, like, the brain I have was literally meant to come out of Kris Jenner's vagina.
I'm so
Dead.
done.
Okay, wait. I want to know what you think about Kim and Pete. We
Ooh,
kind of
yes,
mentioned
yes,
them before.
yes. I need
but
to know.
I am so torn because he's not the vibe without a spray tan. And I just am a firm believer that I'm only attracted and only enjoy him when he has a spray tan.
Yeah. Wait.
And yeah,
where was it that he just got a spray tan? That he was like, oh, I got a spray
Was
tan.
that like an event? Yeah.
he got a spray tan for Met Gala and the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And that moment was when I was turned on. Like, he was hot. I understand.
Yeah.
And then, like, he just did a campaign with Manscaped, and it's like, no.
You know what? He has like the girls love that shiz. Like they love the dying looking person. Like the very
Yes.
pale, like sickly looking. And
Yep.
I'm not. I know he has like literally an autoimmune
Doesn't
disease,
matter.
but he's got girls like wrapped around his finger. He's dated every single like beautiful girl in this world.
Ariana Grande is the reason people like him.
Yes.
And she's my second spray tan queen. And
He
I'm
has that
still
BDE
pissed
though. We've heard about the
That's
BDE.
true.
because of Ariana Grande.
Yeah, probably. That's how I like
Yes.
Anyone
came
knows
to
who
be
he is.
familiar
Yeah.
with him. Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, he's a good guy, I hope. I don't know how much we're going to get to see him on the
Is
show.
it because you just love Kim so much, so no one's good enough for her, kind of thing?
No, because I feel like even when she started dating Kanye and they got married, like, I was down for it, but I never was like, oh, I'm obsessed with Kanye.
Yeah.
But I love them as a couple. Now it's Kim. Like, she's Kim Kardashian at a level where it's like, I don't know, how do you just go from Kanye to Pete? Like, it's just a different level. So I need to get in the mindset of Kim doesn't need anyone. She's good to go, and like she's the
She can
superstar
have,
herself.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like Pete brings out this more like playful, fun, down to earth side of her? Because I feel that energy from
I
them
do, and
together.
I hate it.
You do?
Oh my god, take me back to when the Kardashians wouldn't say anything, and they'd be like doing all the like now the fact Kim's not wearing makeup, I'm like, I want to go back to the days where you wouldn't let your daughter kiss you without makeup. Like, those are the moments I like. And that's like the Kardashian brand, but it's evolving, and it
Yeah.
has to.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely helping her in the sense of she's Kim Kardashian. She looks amazing. She can do whatever she wants.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
He brings out the blonde side of her.
And this
She's,
time
like, always
around, Kim
blonde.
is so talking about being blonde. Like, hands down, I told Kim, I'm like, you blonde is my favorite thing in the entire world. Like,
Yeah.
That's
she's
probably
like,
why she did it.
Yeah.
Again.
I literally every time. No, I did post a TikTok and I was like, Chris Appleton, why isn't Kim been blonde? And he commented like,
You
we'll
should
do it
marry
soon.
Chris Appleton. Is he married?
No, I've
He
been in
is
the
the most
presence.
beautiful human.
Should
I've
I
ever
tell you
seen.
guys an exclusive?
I watched his video to
Yes.
do my hair today.
Before TikTok, I go to the coffee shop and sorry. Chris Appleton is literally right there behind me at Alfred's on Melrose. He does not have his wallet. Okay, so I'm like, this is my moment. And this is right. I just moved to LA. I'm like coming off the show of like, it's been a couple years since I met Kim. I'm like, this is my moment. I'm going to get to see Kim. So I'm like,
That
I'll
is
buy your
literally
copy.
a dream situation.
Yes.
Sorry, keep going.
But it was the most awkward situation too, because now looking back, I'm like, how cringe that was of me to be like, so I bought him his coffee.
No, I think that's cute. Why is that cringe?
Because this is what I
comes
said
next?
after.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
no.
Literally, I'm gonna like cry. I literally buy his coffee. He's like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. Like, can I Venmo you? And I'm like, no, I know who you are. And he was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I was on a game show with Kim. Like, I met Kim. Like I literally was just like being like, and then, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. He was so nice. He was like, gave me a hug. We talked a little bit. He's like, Kim's amazing, whatever. So we go outside. He's outside walking, and you guys, just kill me now. I go outside and I'm like, tell Kim her biggest fans in LA, like yelling across the street while I'm leaving. The most mortifying, but then also like, shit happens.
Yes.
That was like a naive pre-lip filler Colt.
Yes.
So he's non-existent anymore.
Yes. New vibes now.
Yes.
We don't know him.
But yeah, I would marry him too. I'd marry anyone that's like one close. Because if Kim Kardashian give a speech at my rehearsal dinner like she did for Simon Huck, that would be life goals.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
I feel, what's funny is I'll literally think, because I've made all these videos of Kendall, I'm like, I'm ruining my chance. Like, is she
No,
gonna
they
just
love it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But Kendall specifically, I'm like, I could see her being like, okay, you're just like cringe now and like you're annoying. And then
No.
just me losing all chance to ever be friends.
Never. You have to realize their life depends on being talked about. The
Right.
businesses they have, it's not like they are out there doing a lot of the work. Like TikTok, all of us making these videos and like keeping them entertained, like
And relevant.
we're doing them a favor, so they love it. And like, who wouldn't want to watch a video about someone? It's not like you're bashing her.
Right.
You're speaking facts. Like she copied you.
True. Thank you for this validation.
Yes.
It's just observation. There's
Which Kardashian's gonna copy you now?
I know.
We need
We'll
to figure
see.
out.
Probably
I know.
Kylie, because
Yeah.
you guys both just had babies.
What if she
Yes.
names her son Case?
Can you imagine?
Bible, I
and
would
he's
die.
a K. It's a
yeah.
K.
Oh my
Case.
gosh, Case Webster.
Wow,
Wait,
actually
that's
kind of cute.
Yeah.
I just sent that to her. I'm
You
like,
should
hey,
send her
in case
a
you haven't
DM.
figured it out. Yeah. What if she just like? Have you ever DM'd the Kardashians?
So I DM'd a couple times, but never like needing anything. Like when Khloe commented when I first started posting to TikTok, which was sad because it was during the time December when the news broke and she was engaging with a lot of my content and liking videos of me calling trash and trash. So she still to this day does it. She likes any video that calls them trash. And
Yeah.
it makes sense now. But so I DM'd her just
Is
saying
this on TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram.
I DM'd her saying thank you like so much for all the love. Like it's really catapulted me a little bit on TikTok because
Yeah.
everyone's like we're besties. Like
Yeah.
literally we're besties.
Yeah.
So and then Kendall, I went to New York with 818 for
Yes.
Pride.
Okay, I saw that.
saw
That's
that.
so
Yes.
exciting.
Literally life goals. 818 is like the best brand ever. Meeting the team and everything was amazing. But I DM'd her. Like I wanted to say thank you so much for your schedule not being or you were booked because they got the next Kardashian to take over. But I just said it was the best weekend of my life. So but I always respond with like no need to respond. Like I'm just giving you this validation
Yes.
to just show I appreciate it.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I always do think that it does go both ways where we all benefit each other, because I had this realization when I was linking some skim stuff on Instagram like a year ago. And I, like with affiliate links, right? So I was making a commission off of people buying it. And I was thinking like, it's so crazy how I feel like there's such a competitive nature sometimes with like creators or on TikTok or Instagram when every single win is a win for everybody because it all brings you up. And I had that thought where with Skims, okay, she's coming out with this product, me linking it helps her because it's giving her sales, but it also helps me because I'm literally making a commission off of all the sales.
Yes.
So I'm benefiting from the fact that she
Started
is who
a
she
business,
is,
yeah.
and she's benefiting from the fact that I'm telling all of my audience about it, So it's just like this world, you're right, where we all benefit each other.
Oh, 100%. And I think that's why my content is so received so well. I live in the mindset of I'm everyone's biggest fan. Like, I know I love the Kardashians, but the amount of people that comment, like, I want someone like you in my life hyping me up like you do them. Like, I will be that person for anyone. And I think when you have that mindset, you only get success and you only get happy and exciting things happening to you because you're seeing life from a perspective of everyone can win.
Of abundance and positivity.
Exactly.
I was gonna say I love that about your account is that it's like always positive unless it's about Tristan or somebody who actually has done something factually like okay that's not good morally,
Yes.
but it's so positive. It's like it's never overly critiquing and judging the Kardashians and what they're doing, which they get so much of that. They
All
get
the
so
time.
like nitpicky and it's like obviously I don't even know how much of it they see, but I'm sure it's nice to just see somebody who's on your side no matter what.
Oh my God. And Khloe commented once, like, thank God for you, like on one of my videos, because I was like setting the record straight of like, no. This is not what's going on. Like, why are you guys spreading this false narrative? And we know the Kardashians love a good narrative.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think, but it's like, why would you want to focus on any negativity? Like, that's with my social media. I come across accounts like you with the Skims, and like how I found you, like, oh, you love the Kardashians too. Mutuals, like obsessed. Like,
Right.
that's who I'm going to follow is people that I enjoy and like things like me. But yeah, when you get on the wrong side of TikTok, you realize TikTok's not always the best place.
No.
Which, like you said, is what makes you stand out because you're so positive.
Yeah.
And I think you are always going to win in life with that mentality.
100%.
I want to know your thoughts. We've talked about pretty much all the sisters, except for Courtney.
Yes.
Like, what is your stance on Courtney and Scott? Like,
Kravis.
Kravis. And who do you actually wish she was with?
You know, I am the biggest Scott fan of the world because he was the villain we needed to hate on the show when we had no villain. So then insert Trash Thompson.
Yeah.
So, but Scott is amazing, and I feel like he's gone through so much, and they protected him so to the max. Like, we have no clue what he was really doing behind closed doors or any rumors, scandals. Like, they've kept that hush hush.
True.
So I'm like, if they can do that for Scott, like Tristan, like you could have freaking kept some stuff secret. Like, he's just trash.
Like, how dare you get into their family?
Yes.
And disrespect them.
Right?
Yes.
And the best part about Scott is he was just a normal person. So we got to see him and like
So true.
we now love him because he was just like us. Like, he was the one that got dating into the Kardashian family. So I love Scott and Courtney together, but Scott could have fixed things from the very beginning and he didn't want to. And then once Courtney was moved on, like on the show, she's like, you guys, it's been years and years and years. It's time for me to be happy. Do I love the Kravis PDA? No, but that's because I don't have anyone to do it with me. So when I have that, yeah, I'll be PDA all the time. But no, I think Courtney's in a good spot. I'm not excited for her to go back in hiatus. Like the wedding, the engagement, all of that was so pressed.
We got
Like,
so much from her.
She was giving it her all.
Yes.
And now it's like, where are you, Courtney? Where are you? Mm-hmm. So
You think she'll go back to not sharing as much?
100%.
Really?
She'll be on the show. But yeah, unless like the health stuff with Travis and all that stuff has been the reason. Yeah, no, she's going to be on the low.
Where was Kylie? Like, where is Kylie? Where was Kylie?
Why
Where is
isn't
Kylie going to be? Like, on the show? We got nothing.
Okay, that I heard, you probably know this. I heard that all of them got paid the same amount for the
Yes.
show. Where is Kendall and Kylie's storyline?
Exactly. And that's the conversation. I don't know if they really did get paid the same amount, but if it is what is perceived of they had a multi-year deal, not just for the show, but for streaming in general of like content. It's just a content deal. It would make sense. But Kendall and Kylie are executive producers on the show, which they were not on Keeping Up.
Then give us Devin.
Give us more. Give us Devin. Give us Wolfie
Devin.
Baby. Like, we need
Yes.
all of it.
Literally.
Wolfie Baby.
No, and I don't know where they are. I hopefully we'll see more of them, but it's like that's just them now. And they've conditioned us so hard for Kendall and Kylie. Like,
When they give us an inch, we're like, thank
yes.
you.
So true.
And
So
if
true.
you take it back on the show, when Kendall and Kylie were growing up, Kendall wanted to be a model and Kylie was getting in trouble for wearing makeup. They conditioned us to think that they were a supermodel and a makeup mogul from the beginning.
True.
So you kind of just like, they're like, we did what we were supposed to do.
Yeah.
And now what else are we supposed to do? Like, there's no storyline. But I think also the Kardashians being so open, the Jenners are like, screw that. Like, all the drama they have, I don't want that. Like, Khloe
Yes.
literally in her statement had to be like, we're asking for kindness.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't have to ask for that in your pregnancy announcement.
Yes.
So
It's so true.
yeah.
I feel like because Kendall and Kylie grew up in fame, like, I mean, obviously not they were born into it right away, but by the time their brains were like actually developed, you know, coming into their late teens, 20s, they were already so famous. I feel like there is a difference between Kylie and Kendall and the way that they act with the press and, like you were saying, a little bit more hidden, private, like, versus Courtney, Kim, and Khloe, because they grew up normal.
Yes.
I mean,
To
in
a
Beverly
certain
Hills,
extent,
but
yeah.
you know, normal
Yes.
as in not famous around the world. They still had, like, you know, more privilege, I guess, than other people, but we didn't know them. We didn't know their every move. So I feel like there is like a little bit of a tangible difference in how we see them, almost how they act sometimes too, where Kylie and Kendall are amazing. I love them. Again, I love all of them.
Yep.
I would literally die for all of them. But there's like more relatability, I think, about Kim, Khloe, and Courtney.
That's because
And
we
Rob,
know
but
more.
Rob's gone forever.
Right.
Rob
we do
is
know
making
more.
a
miss
comeback,
Rob.
though. I really am a
Really?
firm believer he's going to be coming back. There's no way he's going to events. He was seen on the show just like with the dinner table, and they kind of like edited him out a little bit. But he was there. The fact that he showed up just for that, he's going to be in a good headspace.
What do you think? Why do you think that Kylie hasn't shown like anything, like the baby's face, his name? What do you think that reason is?
And I haven't made a TikTok video about this, but I really believe
Breaking.
Kylie, here's my scenario. Kylie and them all knew Khloe was going through the surrogate route. So when the news broke, it was before Kylie gave birth. So they were
When what news broke?
that Tristan impregnated another woman.
Okay, yes.
So that was in December. Kylie's baby was born in February.
Right.
February 2nd, 2022. But so in my mind, she names him Wolf, takes the name back, and now it's like, what's his name? What does he look like? We haven't seen a picture. My thought is they were gonna use that for leverage to be like, if Khloe's surrogacy news leaks early, we'll give you the exclusive of Kylie's baby name, or we'll give you the exclusive of Kylie's baby photo to cut the story to protect the surrogate. In my mind. Because now, Marley Nichols, that story was released the same day she gave birth. So if this surrogacy story is released, it's probably the same day Khloe gives birth. So the baby's already been born, most likely. And then now they're like, okay, so hopefully Kylie will give us the name before Khloe, because I'm going to be so upset with her if she doesn't.
Wait, so we know Khloe is having a boy?
It's been somewhat reported. I have not got the e-news alert, so I'm not going to believe it. But by the time this airs, we'll probably find out.
Oh, what do you think she's going to name him? Do you have a...
Oh my God, someone tagged me in a TikTok that they're...
False.
Well, I get that all the time, but that she's going to name him Elijah. And they're going to call him Eli for short.
Okay.
Eli.
Lie.
Lie.
Eli.
True and lie.
Stop.
Could you imagine?
I'm done.
And like Tristan's a liar, so.
Yeah.
Like Khloe says, liar. I would yell it, but.
Liar?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
I love Khloe. I feel like with all of the sisters, you go through like a Courtney stage in your life. You go through like a Khloe stage in your life.
Yes.
A Kim stage. You're like in your Kim era. It's so, that's why people love the show. Like I was going to ask you, what do you think makes them so fascinating, makes them like so captivating?
The captivation comes from them just being themselves, in a sense of they live in LA. They're these young girls doing whatever they want. This Kim is on this superstardom. Like, I'm so thankful the show happened when it did, because we literally, if you watched from the beginning, I would have never even imagined this is where we would be from watching season 1 till now, of just the madness and the superstars that these Kardashians are. So I think people just really, the relatability of each one, you just relate to anyone that's on any television show, any movie, but also the fact that they are so funny. They're so, the drama, like there's everything you could ever want. And Kim and Khloe, I think, are reality TV stars. Kim now has surpassed that. But like Courtney, she does not want to be a reality TV star. She started it like, whatever, I'll do what I'm supposed to do. And then it kind of was like, oh, let's just take a step back. But I think them knowing what they had to do gave for good TV. And
I always love that, and this is why you are Kim, because she always says, like, she doesn't complain about fame ever. She doesn't complain about hate or anything, because she's just like, I chose this life and like I'm meant for it. I love that so much about her, because I feel like that's actually pretty unique. Do you feel that same way? Like when you get hate or when people are like, you're obsessed, you're da-da-da, like, do you take any of that to heart, or you're just like, bye?
No, I literally am just like, bye. One, because I have to, because who am I to say don't talk about me when all I do is talk about the Kardashians?
True.
So it's like, for me, it's just mind-boggling that a video with my face on it will get 400,000 views, just a video about me with my picture. I'm like, oh yeah, that many people know who I am? Like, that's so cool. So, but I genuinely am so blessed that like majority of my content is all positive. No one hates on me. Do people think I'm this weird 26-year-old that says, well, baby? Yeah, but it's TikTok. Like that's what life is fun. But yeah, no, I kind of enjoy it. Because what's one day when no one's going to talk about me? I know that's never going to happen. But if it does, I'm going to enjoy the moment while it's happening. Well, I want to ask you guys who you guys think the hottest Kardashian ex is.
Oh.
Because I get that all the time.
I mean,
and
if Devin and Kendall are broken up, my boy Devin.
I mean, technically they might be broken up.
No, they're seen together. Like so much, I feel like.
I think TikTok made them break up because everyone said they were married. Everyone was saying they're married, they're secretly married. Like, Dumois needs to be shut down immediately. Like, I cannot stand Dumois.
Really?
Oh my God, they spread the most dumb narrative about the Kardashians. Like, once I heard Khloe Kardashian and Trisha Paytas go to McDonald's together.
Trisha Paytas.
I'm like, this is not true. It was Trisha's sister. I'm like, Dumois should know. Khloe's not hanging out with Trisha.
Yeah.
But she was hanging out with Trisha's sister?
No, Trisha's sister looks like Khloe.
Hanging with Trisha.
Oh!
No, so they said, we just saw Khloe Kardashian and Trisha at the McDonald's drive-thru.
Excuse me?
But Trisha's sister looks like Khloe.
I have the best idea.
Oh, man, tell me.
You and Dumois in a, like, YouTube boxing.
Oh, my God.
But
I would pay so much money.
I guess, like, I don't know. Wait, didn't she get
Yeah, don't we know her
Someone
identity?
released her identity, I think.
But I don't know who it is.
She can wear a bag over her head or
Yeah.
something, so people don't know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be iconic?
Oh my gosh, to be honest. I mean, I joke about Dumois. Like, I don't use Instagram hardly at all because TikTok's
I
just
never
where
see
it's at.
their
Yeah,
stuff.
I never see it anymore. But it's always false information.
Awesome.
I feel like
Always.
it's mostly negative as well.
Yeah, it's always. And it's kind of gross when you think about it.
What do you
The
mean?
stuff they post.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to get sued. I'm so scared of getting sued. It's like no joke.
No, literally
Anytime,
me
just
when I say Kendall's copying me. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. You just pop it in.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, the hottest Kardashian
Yeah.
ex.
Yeah,
though?
okay, what do we think?
Wait, I don't even know like exes really. Like I can't. My mind is going blank.
It would have to be, honestly.
Well, I'll give you mine. Kourtney Kardashian's ex Eunice is the hottest
Oh, okay.
ever.
Well,
Don't
I
you
was gonna
think
say,
he's so
I
hot?
feel like it's gonna be Courtney's ex or Kendall's ex.
Yes.
Because I'm not into the like Tyga of it all,
Mhm.
and like the Kylie's.
And he's just, that's like that's what I love about Courtney and Eunice. She kept all of the negative stuff secret and didn't really tell us. So now I don't have a bad taste in my mouth. I have a bad taste in my mouth with Tyga.
Yep.
I have a bad taste in my mouth with the Humpty Dumpty. Like, I have a bad taste with a lot of the exes just
Wait,
because
what's Humpty Dumpty?
Chris Humphries.
He's not cute either. But again, maybe it's
No.
just because I know about
Yeah,
him.
no,
but like,
he's
It
not.
has to be Eunice.
it is
It's
Eunice for
But Devin,
sure.
if the Kendall and Devin are broken up, you guys say Devin.
Well, Devin has a factor about him.
It's called
that-
the NBA factor.
Yeah,
Yes.
potentially. That makes him attractive. Like, so who was just asking me? They're like, do you think he's like actually hot? And I'm like, objectively, if I just saw a photo, I'd be like, oh, okay. But with the context of it, yes.
Yeah.
What does
Goatee
he
or no
sound
goatee?
like?
He has a very deep voice.
Does he?
You'll like him even more after you hear him
Oh
talk.
my- I've literally.
It's shocking. It's because he kind of has like almost a baby face.
Yeah.
But when he talks, it's literally like this.
It's
like,
really
it's
low.
So
I
low.
think this is like the one thing I've never heard him speak. I know nothing about him, and that's Kendall's fault.
Yes.
So
It
you need
is.
to make a video.
Okay.
Coming because Kendall will see your video.
Okay,
She
sure.
commented on mine once, a little red heart emoji. So you know that's someone on her team.
Mm.
Like all these
Oh.
people, the amount of videos I get tagged into, like Kris Jenner's following this person, Kris Jenner followed that person. Like, why isn't she following you? It's like, because you guys, that's not Kris Jenner. Do you really think Kris Jenner is over here
Sitting
following?
there following people.
No.
What about Kylie and Kendall? Like if they follow you, you think they're like, you know, Gen Z almost, where they're following people, and
Or do
they're
they just
going
follow
to
people
TikTok?
on their Finsta, like of their fake accounts?
They would probably do fake accounts, but Kendall and Kylie run their social medias. The TikTok, no, because Kendall hasn't posted, and like that's just people. the
I wish she would
algorithm.
post more.
I know, right?
I swear
I
they could
know.
do nothing. They could just be like eating a salad, and I'd be like,
Yes.
yes! Like, why?
It's such a
Maybe that's why though. They want to.
Kendall truly has the cool girl factor.
Mm-hmm.
Her vibe, her style, her house, her cars, everything about her is so cool. So
I
was
say
gonna
that all the
it's
time.
such
She's a cool
good-
girl.
Yes, it's such a compliment.
It is,
She's-
but I think what you were saying is maybe that is what makes it cool and mysterious is that she doesn't share. So if she did, it'd be like, ruined.
Yes.
True.
Like if her and Devin to us, like we're obsessed,
Mm-hmm.
if
and
they gave us too much,
if they gave us too much, we might just be like, oh. But the fact that they don't give us anything, we're like, give us more,
Right?
you know?
So yeah, it's just like that's what's so amazing about them, because even if they give us nothing, we're gonna talk about them giving us nothing. Like
Yes.
what other celebrity
No one.
can do nothing, and people are gonna make videos of like, here's what Kylie Jenner didn't do today.
yeah.
Like the amount of times I
didn't
have to
tell us the
post a
name.
video. Yep, it's been 172 days that we have not heard this baby's name.
Seriously,
It's wild.
The baby's old because
Almost a year, if you
had
think about it.
My son 2 months before, and he's like 7 months.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that baby is a baby now.
Yes.
Like,
People were saying, they're like, she was just waiting till he gets cute. And I'm like, honestly, good idea. Like, you know how babies when they're
Yes.
first born, as they
Yes.
grow up, they just get cuter and cuter?
But the
so
amount
funny.
of feet, you guys, the amount of feet pictures we've gotten of this baby, and now feet pictures with Kim and Pete's, feet pictures with Courtney and Travis, and then on the
Free
show,
feet everywhere.
feet. I'm like, oh my gosh, the Kardashians are just in their foot era.
yeah.
Okay, we could talk for 5 hours, but I want to know what your favorite Kardashian brand is.
Ooh. Well, I'm the most I like to say I'm not biased, but I'm biased. Right now, 818,
Okay.
just because that weekend in New York City Pride, hell yes, and like tequila is like my favorite. But I think Skims is just where it's at. Like I love the
Yes.
blanket, I love the clothes. I cannot wait for her to come out with men's. I'm like,
She's coming out with men's?
well, it's alleged that she trademarked Hims by Skims or Hims for Skims, but she talked about it on a podcast once about like men's like solution
boxes?
wear. Yeah.
Oh.
So like stuff to suck in the tummy and hold the moobies back, like all that stuff. So I would
We
die
love
for that.
that.
If I am manifesting so hard to be on in a Skims campaign, like
Love that.
to die for.
for
It's
sure.
happening. Do you wear the boyfriend collection?
Oh, all the
That's
time.
all I wear to bed.
Literally,
it is the comfiest.
I do not know what that fabric is. I film TikToks in it. I sleep in it. I wear it out. I like literally cannot get enough of the boyfriend collection.
Well, thank you so much for coming on
Oh my god, obsessed.
and spilling all the tea.
Hi, I'm Jaci.
And I'm Chelsey
From the What We Said podcast.
Thank you so much for watching.
If you guys like this video and you want to see more videos, click below to subscribe and like this video for more Dear Media content.
So shut up and listen.